And we're live.
And we're not muted. We actually can talk this week. We don't have to start over again and pretend that was all just mine. Right? We've done real stuff this week. We're happy to be here. Mayor's Update.
Yeah.
It's we're just a couple minutes late, but we're here and we've got lots to cover. And we want to answer any questions you have. So let's start the questions coming in. Right. Say hi to everybody at home who's watching. Right. And let's move forward. I'm going to talk about me for a little bit in the beginning. We've had some crisis in our lives this week, Stephanie and I. And Stephanie is at St.Thomas Elgin General Hospital right now. She will be for a couple of weeks working on, for those who know us, know that Stephanie is bipolar and has been having some real crisis with her medication on her mental health. And so today we made the decision that spending a week or two there to get the medication right is a lot better than Joe playing nurse at home, right? Yeah. Although I'll be there playing nurse. But hey, and it may be that Stephanie's got us on her phone tonight. So
I hope
hi,
so.
Hon. Go ahead and message in if you're on. But if not, we all wish you well, and everybody we've talked to wishes you well. And I know that all of council has said they're filling in. They're taking over a lot of the mayor's duties for the next couple of weeks. You'll see me at some events. There's some you won't see me at, but Oktoberfest I will be at. Yes, we're all set for this Saturday for Oktoberfest. This show is going to be almost all Oktoberfest.
Yeah, there is so much happening.
Yep.
So we really have to talk. We have to thank all the sponsors too.
Oh, we could.
Royal Oak just came on as a sponsor today, so thank you to Royal Oak for doing that, as well as Doug Terry. So thank you for that.
Right.
PowerCo came on as a big sponsor.
Oh, big sponsor for the drone show. Yes, that's great to see.
It's huge.
A lot of neat things going on. Some of you have been to Oktoberfest in the past. You may have been to one. I don't know what the city is down the road.
But it's something.
A big one.
Yeah,
They've been doing it for years.
It's a little bit further up the way. It's
we have a lot more fun. We've got train rides. We've got the police and fire competing in
a cornhole competition.
In a cornhole competition. We've got some really neat things to do with beer steins.
Yes, and Mike Kirkfleet has planned out a whole selection of challenges that are from the Germanic culture.
Right.
So
we're ready.
We are very ready. I'm very excited.
I won't say I'll participate in them all, but I do have a set of lederhosen type clothes that I will be wearing at our Oktoberfest. And the mayor from Salzgitter, Germany is here with 5 of his councillors starting on Thursday night. So they're there for Oktoberfest. So there'll be 2 Burgermeisters tapping the kegs on Saturday. So
and we've
got lots of stuff going on.
2 different keg tappings, one with caps off, I believe around 2, and then there's another one with Railway City Brewery around 4.
4 or 5, in that
4 or
neighborhood.
5, yeah.
And so if you want to see the ceremony of the filling of the keg, the tapping of the keg, and
it is so
all
much
the music
fun.
that goes with that, and it's a lot of fun.
From last year, we were both there. Like you got to participate in it.
Yes.
And so they have the keg and they dance it in.
Right.
Absolutely. And then they
tap the keg with a hammer and
a
tap.
They smash that. Right. And
then we drink from it.
Yeah. Everybody gets a glass or it's a little cup. It's not like a full glass. It's a little cup.
Right. But there will be lots of big steins worth of beer out there. You can even buy your own stein at Oktoberfest.
$8 for a stein.
Is there any left? Because I know we're selling them at the market.
They're selling fast.
Well, when you get there, get a stein. And learn how to polka and do all the other stuff that we do at Oktoberfest. And there'll be great demonstrations, so great Oktoberfest bands, great cultural things from the Saxonia Hall group in Elmer.
Grace, too, which is also a hip cover band, one of the best in Canada. And they're going to be down here. They're going to be performing in the afternoon before we get into tap But there's also a lot of kids' activities. So bring your kids out early in the afternoon.
And certainly the train rides, the kids love the train rides. There's about 130 seats on each of the train rides. They start at 2, 3, 4, 5. I think those are the train rides. Or is it 3, 4? It doesn't matter. You have to have a ticket. So you have to get here early enough to get a ticket for the one you want. Please don't come get a ticket if you're not going to use it because so many people want them. We want to fill the trains each and every time.
And tickets are free, courtesy of all the sponsors.
They are free, but you got to come get a ticket so that we know who's going on what train. There may be a hamburger with each of those train rides. We don't know for sure.
I hear there will be. I think there's, But you get them from the tourism office. So go to the tourism office. You can get your ticket for your time slot. And then you just
come have fun at Oktoberfest and some of the other great places downtown. But we want you to And there's a goose chase.
There is a goose chase app. We have $3,000 in prizes. I think the first prize for the goose chase winner is estimated the value is around $650.
Wow.
And then it
so
goes,
it's 2 beer steins. No,
but there's prizes for up to 15 people.
Right.
So you don't have to be the top place winner. You're still going to have a very large prize.
You're right. And you can do this as a group or as a person.
Yes.
Am I correct?
As a group or as a person.
And so with your kids and your family or with your mates who want to come to Oktoberfest, these are all fun. So please come and see Oktoberfest in downtown St. Thomas. We plan to be the second best Oktoberfest in Canada. We're not aspiring to number 1 yet. But we aspire for it.
No. We don't want to be number 1.
No.
There's too much involved with that. It's too much hassle.
Oh no, you got to hold the right.
It's the thing where it's like, I look at it as like from an environmental perspective. Right. Otherwise people are going to drive over to that other place we can't remember the name of. Right. They're going to expend.
They won't go to that one. They'll come to ours instead.
If ours is just good enough to keep them here, we save the environment.
Yes.
And that's what we're doing.
Yes. And I've had a few questions. Why are you doing Oktoberfest in the last weekend of September?
Yes. Why are you having Oktoberfest in September?
Because that's when Oktoberfest is held in Munich. Is that last weekend in September, and then it goes into October because it's a month-long festival there, and most people go later. But we wanted to be as traditional as we could,
as authentic
as we could, including the Lederhosen thing.
Yeah.
The drone show.
Oh, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal.
There is a site for watching the drone show at 9:00 on Saturday night as we're winding down Oktoberfest and saying goodbye and papa and goodbye and everything. There is a drone show. Now, if those of you that missed the last drone show in St. Thomas.
Oh, it was incredible.
It was incredible to see. It is better than a fireworks show without all of the noise and the scary piece, for dogs or for me.
These drones are creating animated sequences in the sky.
They draw things
Hundreds
in the sky.
Of drones.
It is incredible. Hundreds of drones. So come on out. Hopefully you can stay till the 9:00 at night and see the drone fest. And just because it's called that doesn't mean it goes on and on. Okay, we're not droning on and on. Okay, so it's the only joke I had about drones. Thought I'd throw it in there. We're trying to have a fun day today. Anyway. So,
but going back,
go ahead.
To the kids. The Kinsmen sponsored the Ignite Youth Center to do a whole bunch of free activities for the kids throughout the day. So
out in front of where we're holding all of the events, right? And kids young and old, right? Including our police and fire. So, and lots of craft booths and pretzels, and the optimists are there with some authentic German optimism, and 2 different beer companies, and I think there's some cider too for those that want to go that way.
Absolutely, and wine from the Vines is
the Vines is doing that too. So look, you can have fun on the street, and it sure looks like the weather's going to be good. I've been watching it every day to say, what's Saturday look like? What's Saturday look like? So,
and if you have any questions about Oktoberfest, throw them our way now. We'll answer them live because it is going to be an epic party.
Right. Now, before we go any further, any questions about anything in the city? But we've got lots of things going on. Well, look, we have lots of people asking things already. So
Adam Montgomery says train rides sound great. Games, lots of fun things.
Right, food and frivolity in downtown St. Thomas. Right, we've been looking for another festival.
Yes.
Right, and this is we used to have a downtown festival that took up the whole of downtown for like 4 or 5 days, and many of the merchants said, that was fun for one day, but it's a lot. And this is a 1 day, start noonish, close the road, have a great fun all day in the Moore Street area, right, and then train rides, and then 9:00 at night, open it back up for the next day for businesses to do their normal things. So that's how we got there.
Beth Douglas is saying the seniors picnic, which is rescheduled, is tomorrow.
Tomorrow, and the mayor will attempt to be in the park tomorrow for a little while before he has to go back up to visit at the hospital. But we'll love the seniors picnic. I don't know what the weather's like for tomorrow. I haven't been looking, so I'm hoping it's certainly is better than the originally scheduled day for the picnic. Right?
Oh my goodness, that was an insane day. Adam Montgomery is saying whether or not he's asking whether you used a glass for the keg, Joe, instead of one of the small cups for in the.
Well, for some of our special friends, wink, wink, who come on and ask very nice questions every week, wink, wink, we may be able to get some stuff done. But I'm going to, my co-host Grayden will be responsible for all the gratuity.
100%. I'm there. I'm there. This is it. I'm ready to party.
Yes.
It's been a long year.
Yes. What else have we got going? So the seniors picnic is tomorrow. As I said, we're having a visit with a municipal team from Germany coming to see us on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they're here for Oktoberfest too. But we still have a bunch of things going on in our community.
Goodness.
We did have the flag raising for childhood cancer and the lighting up of Jumbo. So that occurred this week, along with a proclamation for Legion Week. And what else we got coming up? We still have the studio tour.
Yes, we
coming
do.
Up on the 28th and 29th of September. So rest up after Oktoberfest. You have 6 or 7 days to sober up. And and go visit a bunch of our local artists. So very good. Looking forward to it. Don't forget, Monday, September 30th, also in downtown St. Thomas. So right after you spent the weekend at the studio tour, we'll be doing Orange Shirt Day in downtown St. Thomas, and a very big event with Truth and Reconciliation, and a number of very important things happening. So get your orange shirt, that's mine, and come on down Monday for Orange Shirt Day. What else?
We've got the Harvest Lunch tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
At the Queso Station for United Way.
Okay, that's for tomorrow. So if you're not at the seniors picnic, we expect to see you at the United Ways. I knew there was two things conflicting tomorrow.
And when you buy your lunch, it buys lunch for another person.
That's right. It's a great thing to help out in our community from a food security point of view, and the United Way and the great work that they do.
Yes.
So please get your company involved in United Way fundraising this year too. So come on down, bring the whole gang for lunch, and then figure out a way that you'll also make that work at work.
Absolutely.
Did I just say that?
Do you work at work?
Yeah.
So council, what's going on at council right now?
We had a number of things this last week. We continued to look at extending some of the construction projects we had, certainly up at Yarmouth Yards, because we're ahead of schedule on some of the earth moving projects. We decided we would go with the next project to the same group that's already there with all its trucks and all its people at a very good cost to us. So we said yes to the next earth moving works up there. We talked a lot about what to do now with the new Highbury Avenue and the new Highbury Ave extension and the closing off of Centennial from Highway 3 up. And the renaming of that road too. But whenever a city does new roads or acquires new roads or makes new roads, we have to pass a number of bylaws that go with it's a no stopping zone, it's a no parking zone, it's the speed limit is this. So we did a bunch of that at council on Monday night also. We've been in the background talking a lot about a lot more housing. So we think in the next couple of weeks, we got some pretty good announcements to talk about what else is going on in our community, from a building of homes to help with supportive housing and seniors affordability. So we've got a lot going on. There's a special fundraiser coming up for the Eastwood Highview project. It's at St. Anne's, I think, next Friday night. Tickets are still available. A table is $750, $100 individual tickets. We need to raise a pile of money for Eastwood to get this building really being built. I know that the build is also on this week. Doug Terry gets mentioned a lot on this show, but he deserves it. The Tiny Hope
Blitz
team build is happening Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. On
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday,
next week. Okay. And that's helping build a bunch of builders coming to help build 8 homes.
8 homes.
8 homes.
Right there.
In a 2-day or a 3-day period
3
of time.
days.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Maybe it'll only take them 2. These guys are fast builders. Right. They're very skilled.
And we might slip a couple more in then. If they're watching tonight and you're not part of this, right? Now, we have to keep the zone fairly safe from a building point of view. Yes. We can't have the public too much there. Some of us who aren't handy, right, will be helping to feed people.
Yes.
Right? So that the builders don't wither away to nothing while they're out there building homes really quick. But that's another piece. The YWCA and Sanctuary Homes and Doug Terry has been really pushing that one, along with the city of St. Thomas investing in it too. It'd be very helpful to finish as many of those tiny homes and supportive housing in tiny homes before winter comes as we can. So watch for what's happening in St. Thomas. Yep. Other communities are calling us to say, what is this thing you're doing? What is this thing you're doing? That is great. I've had a long conversation with the mayor from Port Hope this week about how to move faster on supportive housing, on sheltering people, and how to work on housing in her community, because the Minister of Mental Health and Addictions, Michael Tabula, said, talk to Joe Preston. He'll get you straightened. Yeah. So we're going forward with helping other communities as much as we can too.
We have a correction in there. I said the queso station is where the harvest lunch is happening. It's not. It's happening at the Railway Museum.
It's at the museum.
It's at the museum.
Okay.
Let's be very correct.
So let's not mess that up.
Let's not mess that up.
If you go to the queso station and there's nobody there, you're wrong. Go to the other place.
Just walk across the tracks.
That's it.
It's on the side of the tracks.
Walk apart the great new railway yard.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
You can see all the beautiful landscaping they've done, all the wonderful murals they're put up.
Yes. Well, no, there's some great murals up at the museum now too.
Yeah.
I saw somebody put new railings on the transfer station and stuff this week. So lots of stuff happening all over town while we've had summer weather.
Yes. We have a question about the hospital pool having issues and no longer being viable for use.
Yes.
Any plans for a new indoor pool from the city going forward?
Yes. Well, two things we've been doing. We certainly are trying to move forward on whether there's a viability of a recreational complex that includes a pool in our community. This community also invested in the YWCA for St. Thomas residents to use their pool at a reduced rate. So if you're in St. Thomas and wanting to use a pool now for aquafit, swimming lessons, or family swim, go to our YMCA where there already is a pool. St. Thomas will subsidize or help you with the cost of your family swims there. And I was just checking on the value of that today. Next week on the show, I'll share with you how many St. Thomas people have taken on the Ys and the St. Thomas Parks Department's vision of there's already a pool, let's try that too. But we're not stopping on the planning going forward of new recreational complexes in town. But you're right, the one at the hospital, it seems like it's lived beyond its life and has some more damage than it should have. But that is a hospital and a privately run pool there, therapeutic pool. And so it would be up to the hospital to make the decision whether to keep it or not. I think they're making the decision not to. But anxious to have more conversation about it here in St. Thomas.
On a positive note, I saw a post about the MRI machine going in.
Yes. And how close the fundraising is to that. So please, and I know the hospital is concentrating on some big efforts, but the new imaging program, including MRI machine, and planning for the future at the hospital, and someone who's been spending a fair bit of time at the hospital in the last little while and will be for the next little while. We have a fantastic hospital in our community, and it's second to none. So if you haven't given yet to some of these projects, please do so. If indeed there was enough people interested in supporting fixing the therapeutic pool at the hospital, fill your boots. Let's go. That's probably a bad pool analogy. Yeah. We won't do that one. Okay. Cut that out on this one.
We'll edit that out. Edit that out.
Okay. Other questions? Anything else?
No, we're still waiting for some more questions to come in, but let's talk a little bit about how beautiful our downtown is looking right now.
Cow, I keep getting compliments. I had compliments even from some of our own staff. That they come to work here every day, right? And they park nearby, and they have to go out at lunch, and they do. And they said, Mayor, is it ever looking good downtown? And it truly is really good from a litter cleanup point of view. I know that some of the big planters have come out. We'll be putting Christmas greens into them.
Yeah. Well, the mums went in today.
Oh, the mums are going in first. I forgot. Mums go first, and that'll be beautiful. But I went, the stuff that was still in them was looking beautiful, but there's a real timing to our parks department having to do this.
Yeah, so I posted a picture of Matt Robinson with one of the nice ones,
right?
But we had to walk down the street of Fairways to find one because the other ones are wilted. So I asked him about it, and it's the amount of heat that comes off of the sidewalks, hits the flowers, really dries them out. They have a shorter lifespan.
Yes.
So the other ones, you can see that they're up high, but once you bring them down low, you're like,
they start to really.
They're not looking great.
Right.
So,
and we leave our parks department and greenhouses to understand those flowers way better than you and me.
Yes, 100%. Like when we were out at Pinafore Park for the Terry Fox Run.
Oh yeah,
on Sunday.
Which had a gorgeous place and a gorgeous event.
All the flowers in front of the lakeside pavilion, all the leaves, like the plants they have growing there. Like,
and we didn't say enough about that. We have Terry Fox Run back.
We do. Right? We got it back.
We missed a couple of years, and now it's back. And it was a great crowd out at it on Sunday.
And shout out to the organizers for that. So my in-laws, the Andrews, the Fergusons, the Ferguson's farm
the
team.
number of people. Yes, and then I went off to the Kirkin of the Tartan.
Another great event.
It's a parade through downtown on one of the hottest days ever. But yes, because wearing a suit wasn't hot enough at Terry Fox. We had to put a suit on and march through downtown with the Kirkin of the Tartan.
Oh man!
And then and that's a great ceremony. If you've never been to Knox Church for the Kirkin of the Tartan, you should.
Wonderful.
And then I went home and changed into more summer-like clothes and went to the old church.
Yes,
where the United Empire Loyalists were recognizing some people in our cemetery from the British, wasn't the Canadian Armed Forces yet by then, but that fought for the British, and designating those graves. Yes. And 21 gun salute, people playing fifes and drums, some of the best bugler I ever have heard. And it was just a very special day from a historic point of view here in St. Thomas. So we missed some things last weekend. Some of those we talked about before last weekend. So sometimes Grayden and I don't have time to talk about everything that's going on.
I know. It just there's so many different things. There's so many incredible things that are happening all across the city now. I was talking with another friend of mine about it, and she was saying, it's so great to see the city come alive again.
Yes. And we're trying to get that message out. And so Mayor's Update gives us that opportunity. But there'll be a number of people in our community don't know that Oktoberfest is happening on Saturday. Or that the seniors picnic is happening tomorrow. Or that the United Way Harvest Lunch is tomorrow.
Please talk to your friends. It's the best way.
Right. Share Mayor's Update. Word of mouth. Send a message. Hey, did you know about this? We post a lot of stuff on social media. Please, when we do it, please share it.
Yeah.
Right. So that it gets to as many people in St. Thomas. I keep running into new people in St. Thomas that go, Mayor, how do we find out what's going on? So we give them the tourist website. We give them a number of places where they can get some of this information, but it's not as easy as you'd think.
You've got the tourist events website. You've got MyFM's events websites. You have Elgin County events websites.
Right.
Those are your three main event websites.
Well, and Mayor's Update.
And Mayor's Update. Right. We're going to hit the hottest topics here every single week.
We even painted a picture as part of this.
That's right.
We even talk about childhood cancer. We do all of the different things we can do for the city. We'll do it. Now, the city is working on hiring a new communications person also. And that is another way for us to get more noise out about what's happening in our community, but also tell you some of the neat things your city is doing also. Because we think we've been doing a lot, and people go, wow, geez, I didn't hear about that. Well, you're going to start hearing about it, whether it's on social media or through other media sources. And certainly here on Mayor's Update, we're going to talk about the great times in St. Thomas and moving forward, our growth and all of the neat new things coming to town.
And if you're a viewer and you want some input on this, there's a survey going on right now from the city
on how to, what you're looking for from a communications point of view from your city. As we're looking forward to moving that forward, please go on to the website, the ST.Thomas.ca website, and there's a survey there right on the front bit. If it's not right on the front, it's very close. And take the survey about communications to you. What news are you looking for in your community?
And if you come to Oktoberfest, they're going to have a crew at Oktoberfest, and you can talk to them about it too.
You can use your camera to take the survey, or you can tell us in person, or shout it from the other side of the street. That's all communication to us.
Yes, I love it. Doug Exner saying, what's going on at the Dalewood for the new water and sewage management system project proposal?
Yes, there's a proposed site for it now, and the environmental assessment meetings are taking place. September 25th, there is another meeting at Memorial Auditorium. It is a come and see what the site looks like, how it works. It's please do. There's been a lot of conversation on social media in the last 2 days. In order for us to grow, we need to have a secondary wastewater treatment plant. A site has now been picked that will work, but we need your input. Open meetings are very important. We know that Kettle Creek is the watershed that runs through our community. So, of course, it's got to hook up somewhere to that. But come on out, Memorial Auditorium on the 25th of September, and ask your questions there if you have some.
Perfect.
You can ask them here, and we'll pass them on too if you want. Right?
We'll do our best.
Yeah. We know those folks.
Yeah. We got a question as what I'm dressing up for Halloween, and I got to tell you, we have it all planned out. Oh. We're going to dress up as Bluey. If you haven't seen the cartoon animated series Bluey from Australia, you're missing out. It's absolutely phenomenal. I have watched almost every single episode with my daughter.
Some over and over, I would imagine.
Yeah. And when we went to Australia, I had them all downloaded. So on the plane, she was watching Bluey all the way there while we were there.
Smart parent.
Oh, it was magic.
Right.
Just magic.
We also have a puppy parade in Pinafore Park on October 19th, where your pets in their costumes can go in a parade. I have 2 lions and a hot dog that will be out there with the mayor. Whether he'll put on his lederhosen again, we'll never know. But
we'll find out.
We will. And for coming up then soon from a downtown development board is also Pumpkin Prowl.
Yes, very soon.
Right,
very exciting.
Kind of. So
we'll fill downtown St. Thomas yet again.
Oh, with those in costume where you can't tell who they are, or you can laugh at them because you can't tell who they are.
Yes, and the Stars have their Fill the Rink event on the 20th. So that's this Friday.
And that's very good. It's smart thinking early in the season. Let's do a Fill the Rink, get people there, give them a pile of prizes, watch great hockey with St. Thomas Stars, and then you get used to going every Friday night to the Stars games. So we'll hope to see you there a week Friday. No, this coming Friday. Yes.
It's going to be great. And for people that are asking, yes, I'm going to be Bandit from the Bluey series. And Lily will be Bluey.
I'm going to have to go home and watch some cartoons.
I'm tired. You are going to love it. Okay. If you haven't seen Bluey.
Well, you know my weird sense of humor.
Honestly, you're going to love it so much. It's so good. So there's Bandit.
And it was great that I did get to see Lily and Lily at the Terry Fox run on. It's just great to you go to events in this community. You see people you haven't seen for a while. So Jess was there too, but I see her.
So many things going on, and if there is anything going on that you want us to share, send us a message.
Well, please let us know because we'll put it into this mix. We came in today to find 2 Post-it notes sitting on our desk. Would you please talk about this, and would you please mention this? So there we go. We got them. Sneak them into Caitlin at City Hall, and she'll put them on the mayor's table, and we'll put that there. We have a first anniversary coming up on Sunday, Stephanie and I. So
that's right.
It's another celebration. It's been a whole year since last September 22nd.
So, I know. Yeah. And I've got my anniversary on the 19th.
Right. Okay. Oh. Well. Okay.
Yeah.
So. I'll just go out with you and Jess, and then
we're going to go to Riva. I think that's the plan.
I do like it.
Yeah.
I had a thought of going to Grassroots, so we'll see what happens.
Yes. Right? Yes. Adam Montgomery is also saying that he's got a fundraiser up on his page.
He does.
St. Thomas and surrounding area honest food reviews.
And there's prizes.
Many prizes. From a lot of great vendors, a lot of great businesses in our community.
And Adam knows food, so odds are pretty good. They're food prizes.
Right? Yes, they are 100%. Yeah. And the money raised goes to Seed Confections for their kitchen.
Great.
That's for Genevieve. And if you don't know Genevieve, she is one of the best chefs, especially like chocolatiers in the city. Just a wonderful human being.
Meringues and other great cookies.
So good.
Stephanie, I have no idea what they are. I just heard about them.
Oh, and then she does this poutine,
Stop it.
It's next level. All the things and donuts, ice cream. She's an ice cream. Anyway, we're at our time limit here.
Oh, we're back to this again, are we? And we're kind of slowed down on questions tonight, so we're going to have just a half-hour show tonight. Send it off to Rogers. You can watch it again soon. Starting tonight, you can watch it here on Established Media, and many people do that. Joe, I haven't tuned into one live in a while. I just turned it on, and there it was, so I watched it again. Right, so please do. You'd be surprised what you hear that I said when I really didn't know I said it. Yeah.
So and thanks for joining us, everyone. Please give your prayers out to Stephanie.
Yes.
And
we'll make her better, and the world will continue to improve here in St. Thomas. Thanks.
Here you go. Take care, everybody. See you next week.